What up, guys? Alright, I'm currently by the bridge. I'm watching the sunset under my favorite a sleeping willow tree? But I just wanted to make a talking video because I've been on like a huge, I don't know what happened to me lately. I think it's just my frontal lobe starting to develop. But I've been trying to have like a social media diet, like a cleanse from that stuff. And I don't mean to break that leaf. Sorry, leaf. But I don't know, I feel like I've just kind of broken through my own fourth wall. And I guess you could say I just been having a lot of life analysis and who I am, what areas of my life that I need to significantly improve on, and what's detrimental to my improvement, what aspects of myself do I keep bringing to life, that aren't helping me, maintain my growth and all that stuff. And I don't know, I kind of just been thinking about a lot of stuff. There's been a lot of things that happened in my life, and I was in this point, I would hear people say you can't let what happened in your past define you, you can't. So it's instead of trying to minimize my instead of trying to go through all my trauma and actually heal from it, I feel because I've heard comments like that, I've compartmentalized a bunch, a ton. So that's why I feel a lot of my, for example, I feel I undergo a slight amount of delayed grief, because when my dad died when I was 13, that was kind of detrimental to my mental health. And but then for the first 3 years of his death, I was kind of low-key in denial, which is not healthy. I seriously was there's no way, he probably had to fake his death, yada yada, because he was in some fucking trouble but right before he died. But I don't nothing crazy, it's just, I don't know, just whatever. But and then in high school, I feel I used it as a manipulative tactic to get out of things, and I was kind of just more angry at my dad and not really going through it, going through the motions I needed to go through. And then in my early adult teen, 18, 19, 20, I had some shit I had some stuff happen that was so mind altering. I was around people that were able to just exist. Well, no, I was around people that just, they weren't filling up my cup as much as I overflowed theirs, if that makes sense. I just was it just wasn't a good time. I was not around the proper energy. I was there were some people that had just scary aura, and I was just choosing to surround myself with them because I chose these people blindly. I didn't I didn't have much discernment, and I had some, but I will say I feel my discernment is crazy nowadays. And I don't know, just the relationship I was in was just so I'll say now, it taught me a lot about myself, what I can and cannot handle, what I will and what I won't put up with in a relationship. But it also taught me how to navigate my fundamental trauma while also undergoing new present trauma. That's why I brought this subject up, because I was saying, when my dad first died, I was in denial, and then in my mid to late teenage years, I was a biatch, and I was being manipulative when it came to that subject. And then I went through all that crap in my I'm still in my early adult years. I'm 22, almost 23, but 18, 19, 20, I compartmentalized all of that, because in the present moment I was going through so much heartbreak, and I kept losing people that were once fundamental to who I grew up to be, and who I chose, who I wanted to be in this world. I lost everybody. And it just affected me so much. But then, like, when I lost everything, and there was also, like, that relationship was in, I cut that off because I felt a lot of things coming to an end. And I told myself, you know what? If this is going to be it for me, and, like, a lot of other aspects and relationships and friendships in my life, this one got to go too. Because this never did me any well, you know? Like, that relationship was, I don't know, like, that shit, it wasn't, like, god-awful. I mean, sometimes I feel like I portray it that way, because in the moment I thought it was so god-awful, but, like, now it's like there's certain things that I am grateful for that I learned, no thanks to that individual, but, like, with myself, and, like, how I reacted to things is what I needed to work on. So anyways, but then I finally got out of all of that, lost who I lost, like, you know, whatever, lost whatever I lost. The sunset looks very nice right now. Anyways, I lost whatever I needed to lose, and I let it go, you know? Like, there was a couple times certain people try to, like, slither their way back through, but then I kind of felt like I gained enough respect for myself at that point where I was just like, no. And I finally got into this healthy environment, you know, I'm in a better relationship, I have better people in my life, like, fundamentals that, like, were always fundamental, but they're more prominent in my life now than they were those few years. And that first year of having that healthiness, I was, like, not knowing what to do with it. Like, I literally was so used to rage, I was so used to chaos, that I kind of felt myself attempting to, like, recreate a couple of things, and, like, I was drinking so much, like, my body got unhealthy, like, I felt unhealthy, and it was a lot, you know? Like, I was indulging because I also was still going through the loss of my relationship, the loss of my friendships. Like, when I tell you I lost a lot within, like, a few months, I lost a lot. But, like, that lot, like, and I'm not saying that I'm still upset about that, you know? I feel sad for myself in the past and how it made me feel back then. But, like, it's loss that, like, needed to go. Like, those people did not fill my cup up as much as I thought they did. But yeah, so, like I was saying, I was going through all this crap, finally got in a healthy environment, but I was just, like, drinking my problems away, and that's literally how my dad died. Like, I just, like, watched him, instead of cope, drink his worries away, and I was kind of just doing that, kind of, like, I was, like, in, like, a reflection stage of my life where it's like, okay, I'm not in it anymore, but I was, and because I was, I'm still sad about that, because it's not that I wasted years, but, like, there was some time wasted, there was some energy wasted there, but I don't know, like, I kind of just was drinking, and, like, I feel like that was the only way I could be social and, like, have fun and, like, be a better Emily. But in all reality, like, substance has never done me well. Not talking about, like, the devil's lettuce, you know, I've always fucked with that, but and not even the devil's lettuce, like Mother Nature's leaf, but substance has kind of made me kind of amplified, like, my wrong, like, just, like, my ill sides of me, and, like, I had my partner tell me that, and then it was also affecting my, like, how I looked. Like, I was kind of, like, getting a little bigger, and, like, I kind of just realized, I was like, you know what, if this is going to turn me into a bee, and a fat bee, I'm not going to do it anymore, like, and I still drink on, like, occasion, like, you know, here and there, but I need to not. And then, like, now, what I'm currently working on is, like, you know, my substance intake, and kind of just being, like, Cali sober, and, you know, just trying not to use the excuse, like, oh, like, I'm more fun when I, like, no, like, I'm not, like, truthfully, honestly, like, if my people's really fuck with me, like, I don't need to be, like, plastered to, like, be fun to be around or whatever. So yeah, but now I'm also working on, like, not getting like fast doses of dopamine, like scrolling through my phone, because like I heard this online. Fact check me, because I didn't fact check the person I heard this from. Like I'm an empath, I'm a Taurus. Like I cry, I laugh when people laugh, I cry when people cry. Like I get anxious when other people are anxious. Like I really feel what other people feel. And we'll pocket that comment and talk about something in a second. But like, your brain can't process, like we're not wired to process like 1 minute crying at like a TikTok video and the next like busting out laughing. Like we can't process emotion switch up that fast, and it's like detrimental to our mental health, like real bad. And like, so I've been getting off of social media. Like I'll go on Pinterest though, like just to get inspired, and I'm trying to like create more in a world that's getting full of like AI and like people that watch that like Fruit Love Island. Like I had like someone talk about this Fruit Love Island, and I was just like come on, like, be better. Love you, Taylor. but yeah, I don't know, like that's kind of where I'm at right now. Like I'm just trying to like unpack all these little tiny suitcases that I've kind of like tucked under the bed in my head, and you know, I'm just trying to like open things, organize stuff, and like organize shit like that's internal, and like make my life a little more analog, like kind of like sit out in nature. Like this is literally like, I'm an earth sign, like this is quite literally where I'm in my element. Like I was sitting up there, and I usually sit under this willow tree anyway, and I just felt so compelled to like come under here and then just kind of have like a life analysis video, and I don't know, kind of just like talk about like things that are like going on with me. But yeah, I'm kind of just, oh my gosh, I haven't looked at the sunset in a minute. It's so gorgeous. It's actually really like pretty and bright, like embery orange. But no, yeah, I'm just trying to better myself and like be a little bit more giving to those around me. Like I feel like I like pitied myself so much that like I felt like there was like no need for me to like give. I would just take. I'm not saying I've been like that super like I haven't been like that a lot recently, but I've definitely fucking done that in my past, and I feel like that's kind of what left the distasteful flavor in other people's mouths about me. Like I'm just trying to like really understand, like losing an entire friend group, like breaking off an entire relationship. Like I'm like, sometimes I really try and like go back and be like, okay, like maybe I wasn't an angel. Maybe there were some things that like I could have improved on, and like, you know, I think it's just my reactions and like how much I feel things, and like how just amplified I will like make my emotions, and just like I just like the amplification of my emotions. I think that's exactly what happens to me. But oh no, yeah, I'm just trying to live like a more intentional, happy, healthy life. Like I feel like once I tackle my health and like, you know, like gut health, physical health, mental health, like, you know, I'm starting a good routine. I don't touch my phone in the morning. I don't even, like, my phone's like on the ground, like away from my bed most nights. Like some nights I'll just like be tired, and I just like my plug-in's just right there and whatever. Like, you know, I've been doing really good in school. I went back to school because I did drop out like after my first semester at UNCW. But then I went to like Cape Fear for like 3 years, to be like 3 years to get my associates, and then I decided to go back to school because I feel like I owed it to myself from when I was younger, like 18, 19. I feel like I was like, you know what, I owe it to her, because I wanted that's something I wanted so bad. And like whenever my friends graduated last year, when I was supposed to graduate, like it like ignited something in me where I was like, you know what, I owe that to myself. I'm gonna go back to school. I'm gonna get this degree. And like most of the time I don't want to suscept to like the collective consciousness that you need your degree to do blah blah blah, but honestly I feel like I picked the perfect major for me, because what I learned, the knowledge I gained is literally going to take me so far in my intellectual journey in means of like work, life, wisdom, like how to operate in certain social settings. Like I'm majoring in sociology, so I couldn't do it like psychologically. Like I feel like I already know what I need to know psychologically. Obviously there's more I could learn, but that's like something I take in my own personal curriculum. Like I learned that type of thing like on my own time. But sociology is something that like I feel like I needed to learn in an academic setting. So, and it's a really broad degree. I didn't want a degree where I could only do like one freaking thing, and then like, you know, it's a broad, I have options, because I feel like whenever I was trying to choose a major when I was 18, 19, I was trying to like do shit that like I could only do like one freaking job with, and that like scares me. But sunset update. But yeah, but that's kind of like just like my current, you know, like I'm just, and I'm also, another big thing, I'm trying to like be better about like my finances as well, because like honestly, like I have a decent job. It lets me go to school full time. I go to school 5 days a week. I go to my job at 7 a.m., go to class, go back to my job, whatever. They don't care. But I am trying to be better about my finances, because sometimes I feel like I only get like 35 hours a week, and usually I do like 40. But I feel like this is my last semester where I have all in-person classes basically. So yeah, but yeah, my job's chill. Like it's brought me some good people, good vibes. Like I always get like scared to like mix my friend groups ever again, because like when I did that last time, they like all turned against me, and like they like gave me like trust. Like I just got, you know what, boom, another analysis. Like I think I just have like terrible trust issues. Like, and it's not even because of just like the friend group loss or like my last relationship, like with like all like the empty promises of, oh, I'll change. Like, nah, you didn't. No one did. But I mean, I forgive that individual. Like, you know, like life goes on. Like we're both like in happier positions in life. Like I could, you know, I could praise like hallelujah, like go us, but no, like, damn, what was I going on about? But yeah, no, trust issues, because it's like, girl, like the first person that like ever like broke my heart by promise and a lied to me was my father. But like we love my dad, and like he's chill, but he was the first person that like broke my fucking heart. So so everyone just got it. You know what, I'm not gonna say that, because I was going to say everyone just got to deal with it, but no, I need to deal with that. I need to deal with that and not let that affect great things that could happen to me. And the whole reason why I'm on this like analytical journey today, like I've been super analytical today, is because I had this video pop up 5 years ago on my Snapchat memories, and it was a talking video. And 5 years ago, I was a senior in high school. I was 17, about to be 18 this time 5 years ago. And I was like going on saying like, guys, like I'm at like a weird point in my life. Like, are you guys at a weird point in your life? Because I feel like I always have something really bad happen to me at this point, like March, April, May. Like I feel like everything's coming to an end. I feel like blah blah blah. Like I was just like rambling on, and then I was always like, something bad always happens to me. Like someone always F's me over, or like someone says something to me that I don't like, or whatever. Like something bad always happens to me. And then I like stopped the video, and I was just like, girl, like I was like a facepalm moment, like looking back at it now, like at this point in my life, like I was like, girl, the bad things that were happening to you like continuously around this time every year was you. It was you. You're doing this shit to yourself. Like literally, I was like, you're literally doing this shit to yourself. Like you're doing, like you're self-sabotaging. I was constantly self-sabotaging myself. Like literally the relationship I'm in right now, I was in it in high school, and I self-sabotaged that because I was like, I don't deserve, because he was great. Like he was awesome. Like I couldn't have asked for a better first love. Like he was so great. And I literally was just like, one day I kind of just woke up and I was just like, yeah, I don't deserve this. Like the good. Like I don't deserve anything good for myself, because so many things had happened. Not so many, but like a couple of like detrimental things have happened to me up to that point in my life. And I was just like, yeah, nah, like, and I was so mean, and I pushed him away because I wanted to just like have him like hate me. I wanted to be hated by him because I was like, no way I deserve this. Like blah blah blah. Like I was just such a evil Knievel. But yeah, I don't know. I'm just like, I feel so much happiness now. Like I'm so happy that like my work isn't done here yet. Obviously, my work isn't done till the day I die. Like my work isn't done here yet, and sorry, I thought like there was like a bug or something. And I do have a lot to still work on, but like I'm happy that like I have made so much progress this 2026 year. You know, every year that I grow older, every year that goes on, like I'm gaining wisdom, I'm getting smarter, like I'm still fundamentally who I am. I like who I am, like I like my personality, I like my interests. I have a bunch of like niche little interests with myself, like I like all those things about myself. The only thing, it's not that I dislike, but the only thing I know that I still need to work on is definitely my attitude, my outlook towards life, my health, my intentionalness, and like I also want to become like a better friend to people. Like I feel like because I got like 2 years ago, I finally got into this like healthy environment with healthy people, good vibes, and I kind of stopped filling up their cups. Like I and like no one has told me that, but I feel like I could just personally be better, do better, and like be there for people and like give solicited advice. You know, I'll never like speak out of turn to people ever again, you know, because I used to do that thinking I was like just trying to help, and really I was like, I always had like good intentions. I never had any malice towards anyone when I was trying to like, you know, give them some advice about something, like yada yada. But you know, it's not, I feel like sometimes like I just have a strong personality and it doesn't come off that way often. So yeah, but I don't want to completely stop, you know, trying to be a good friend, being there for people. I also want to be like there for my family and like talk to everybody more a little bit every day, like tell everybody I love each other a little bit more, like, or I love everybody a little bit more, like, you know, like kind of just, you know, normalizing just talking with people again, because I feel like people are like, oh, like I can just text you, or oh, I can just, you know, like, nah, like I want to go out of my way and like go see people as much as I can, like especially my family. Like I really want to see them. I need to, because like obviously like loss will make you really want to like just hold people a little bit tighter instead of like distancing myself, which I used to do. Like I would just be so scared of like losing people, especially like in my like early like 18, 19, 20. Like I was so scared of losing people. Like it gave me an anxiety attack, like the thought of losing anybody, like because I just didn't deal with my father's loss very well, and it affected me in my relationships with people. And like that struck a nerve really quick right there, like when I just said that. But seriously, like the thought of like losing people at that point was crazy. And I feel like now, because I was like that and it did not result into anything good for me or anybody else, like I became an avoidant person. Like, you know, again, like I literally went from avoidant attachment to anxious attachment to avoidant attachment again, and now I'm just trying to be at fucking peace. Like I just want everybody around me to be at peace. I want to be at peace. Everybody deserves peace in this world. Like all these crazy messed up things that are happening to everybody, like that does affect my mental health. Like I feel so deeply for people with like things that go on in the world, or like certain individuals in power, and like just like the just people prioritizing like GDP hegemony or whatever it's called. See, the wind got fast. Mother Nature's agreeing with me. Like also like global warming, climate change. Like I'm just trying to do my part. Like honestly, like I'm trying to be better. You know, like I'm just trying to be better one day at a time. But the sun's basically down. The sun's still out, and like I still need to go walk on the treadmill as part of me trying to better my health and get my body up and moving. But I wanted to come here first and just like kind of like zen out, get off my phone. But I don't know, I was like I said earlier, I was sitting up there and I came under this willow tree and I was like, yeah, like I need to talk. I need to speak. 24 minutes, woohoo. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna literally probably upload this video completely in full. I don't know, I'm just gonna upload it, see what happens. I need to log this shit. Like I need to log my analysis and stuff. Like I need to know if I need to like go back and be like, did I regress, or have we evolved even past the point I'm speaking to like right now? Like I hope I do, you know. Like I hope I do. I know I will. I'm gonna get better. Everything's gonna be great. And the life that is gonna happen for me is gonna be the life that needs to happen for me. And everybody deserves love. Everybody deserves peace. As do I. But yeah, so I'm gonna sign out. And yeah, deuces.